Hi guys, good afternoon to all of you. I hope you are all doing fine. Today it's about sports, it's about football, and then the Champions League draw is over, and I am going to take you through some of the teams that I am thinking they are not going to make it through, and those teams that are going to go through. I am not saying that the team that I'm going to predict to the semi-final and to the final, that is the final say. We all know in football anything can happen, but I will choose some of the teams I expect them to go through, and those that I expect them to be eliminated, I will also bring them on board. So if you also have your opinion and you also think that, oh, this team and this team is not going through, or this team will go through, also let us have your opinion. Give us your opinion about the Champions League quarter-final draw, so that we all will talk, give all our opinion. We can argue, that's how football is. We talk, we shout, we argue. At the end of the day, it is the game, the beautiful game that we all love. So I'm going for Chelsea against Real Madrid. Chelsea against Real Madrid. This is going to be tough for Chelsea. To be sincere with you, it is going to be very, very tough for Chelsea, because the last time Chelsea eliminated Real Madrid before going to the final to win the Champions League trophy. But this time around, Real Madrid will be seeking for a revenge, serious revenge. And Real Madrid is playing some total football. Real Madrid is playing some good football. They brought in Alaba. They brought in they haven't had much, but Karim Benzema is playing one of his the best football of his career. Toni Kroos is there, is also playing well. Luka Modric, what a fantastic player. Even at the age of 33 plus, he is still doing the job. He's still playing very well. And don't forget about Vinicius Junior. He's the playmaker. He's the one who will give Chelsea a lot of headaches. So I expect Real Madrid in this particular time to go through this time around, because Chelsea is not a bad team. Chelsea is a very fantastic team. When it comes to cup matches, Chelsea know how to play cup matches, especially elimination matches. They know how to play knockout matches. So I don't expect Real Madrid to walk over them, but it will be tight. But I will just see Real Madrid going through because of the way they are playing. Ancelotti has been there. He has won it with 2 or 3 clubs, different clubs, and he has the experience to take Real Madrid through to the semi-final. That is my opinion. Chelsea will do their best, but I just think Real Madrid this time will be having too much for Chelsea. Now let's go to number 2. We have MANCITY against Atletico. After Atletico, I just don't like the team. Not because I'm a Man United fan and they eliminated Man United, but if you look at Atletico, the way they play their game is very, very terrible. I remember Klopp saying that they play anti-football, and I didn't like it. But when they come against Manchester United, I just don't understand why Atletico should make ball look so boring. So I expect MANCITY to go through, no matter how they come to pack the bars, no matter how they play 10 defenders, 1 midfielder, 3 goalkeepers, I don't care. But I still think that MANCITY will have too much for them. MANCITY will be having too much for Atletico. So in this, it's a straightforward. I'm not saying that Atletico will not give City problem. They will pack the bars. They will not give spaces for MANCITY. They will come at their own half, come and break us down, and maybe expect the team to go to penalties. That's their only alternative, or the only way they can go through to the semi-final. So I expect MANCITY here to overrun Atletico. They will defend for their lives, but I just think MANCITY will be too much for them. Now let's go to number 3, and that is Villarreal versus Bayern. Bayern this time is not playing good football at all. Even if you look at their home matches, I know though they are leading the German Bundesliga, but I think they will have a little problem with Villarreal, because Villarreal has become so unpredictable. They are a team that you can never predict against them. Look at what happened to Juventus. Around 80 minutes, the match was still 1-1, and all of a sudden, the match was taken away from Juventus. So what I'm saying is, Villarreal, we shouldn't underrate Villarreal. They are a very, very stubborn side. But if you ask me to predict the team or to choose the team between the two, I will go for Bayern Munich because of the experience, because of what they have done in the past. They've won this competition several times. They have players who have won the competition before. So I expect Bayern Munich to be able to do it, to be tight, but I expect Bayern Munich to go through in this particular group. Now let's go to the last group, and that is group 4. And we have here Benfica against Liverpool. Liverpool, to me, is a team that anybody, any team in the world is afraid to play against, because they never back down. They don't respect anything. When they come to meet you, when they want to play you, they come and play you their normal game. They don't have any fears in you. They don't sit back and defend. They come at you, and they have the best trained attackers in world football at the moment. They have Salah, they have Mane, they have Luis Diaz, and they even have Jota. So all these are attackers that, and they also have Firmino. So they will always have problem for teams, no matter which team they are playing against. Liverpool also always create chances for them. Liverpool always create chances to score goals, especially their wing backs like Alexander Arnold and then Robertson. These are two wing backs that are very, very good when they are providing the weight. So I expect Liverpool to go through Benfica, but they will not be having it easy, because Benfica is a team that if you underestimate them, you do so at your own peril. So I expect Liverpool to go through, but it's going to be very, very tight. Benfica will play ball like the way they eliminated Ajax. Nobody gave them any chance. Nobody gave them 10% against Ajax, but they were able to eliminate Ajax. So Liverpool should be on the lookout. But I just think Liverpool will be having too much for Benfica. Liverpool will be having too much for Benfica. So these are the teams for the Champions League quarterfinal, and according to my prediction, I expect Real Madrid to go through, I expect MANCITY to go through, I expect Bayern Munich to go through, and I expect Liverpool to go through. So these two teams, now the winner of Group 1 will meet the winner of Group B. So I expect Real Madrid against MANCITY here, and then the winner of Group 3 versus the winner of Group 4, I expect Bayern against Liverpool. It's going to be very, very fantastic. It's going to be very, very very quality matches that we are going to get in the semi-final. And if you ask me the two teams that will go to the final, I expect let me see. I expect MANCITY against Liverpool. I expect MANCITY against Liverpool. I think these two teams will go to the final. That is